Hello guys, this is the Gaming Revolution here and welcome back to an all new Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War video. Today I want to summarise everything that we know is coming in Season 2 for the game for multiplayer, Warzone and also Zombies. Now all of this information is coming from the files of the game from various different people on Twitter. Predominantly most of this information is coming from Tailsdoll, but I will leave links in this video's description to where other pieces of information are indeed coming from. Obviously I will not be able to show any images or leaks in today's video. I will just be talking about them and discussing my thoughts and opinions. I do also want to say that none of this information is confirmed by Activision or Treyarch, so you should take it with a grain of salt. Because all of this information has been found in the files of the game, everything is subject to change and or misinterpretation, and also not all of this content may be coming in Season 2. Some of it may be coming out later on. We don't actually have a release schedule, and also some of this content may be cancelled. It may be stuff that's left over in the files from previous games. In terms of when Season 2 is going to release, well, the Season 1 Battle Pass ends on February the 24th, so it seems like Wednesday, February the 24th is going to be the release of Season 2, which is right around the corner in just over a week's time. So I'm sure we're going to see a lot of trailers and marketing and stuff inside of Warzone, as there is currently some sort of Easter egg / events going on, and I'll be covering all of that over the next week on the channel. First of all, in terms of the operators that have been found, so I'm sure many of you know about this because loads of people have already talked about this in videos, but a Samantha Maxis operator bundle has been found in the store. As you guys know, in the Firebase C ending cutscene, Samantha was freed from the Dark Ether, and she now has purple Dark Ether eyes. And I'm very excited to see where the storyline goes with her, but she is rendezvousing with Weaver to rejoin Requiem, and she is going to be a bundle in the store with her very own reactive camo blueprints. So yeah, she is not going to be a part of the Battle Pass. You are going to have to pay for her, which is very disappointing. In a world where there wasn't loads of microtransactions, we should have just been able to unlock her as an operator for beating the Firebase C ending cutscene and rescuing her from the Dark Ether. But unfortunately, she will be a bundle. Now, we don't know what this reactive camo is going to look like, but I'm sure it's going to be awesome. I'm guessing it's probably going to have a Dark Ether theme. The description for the Samantha operator bundle reads, "Beat back the hordes with the Samantha Maxis reactive bundle. Note, this bundle includes a blueprint which evolves as you get kills over time." The next operator that has been found is apparently called Wolf. Apparently Wolf is going to have an operator bundle that comes with a pet and is a part of NATO. We then have an operator called Naga. Now I don't know if this operator is going to be a bundle in the store, but I feel like he or she is going to be the Battle Pass operator, and the reason why I say this is because on the Pines multiplayer map there is a teaser for this operator, because there are all of these Nova 6 crates that obviously Stitch brought to the map, and on top of it there is this image that I'll talk about in a little second, and it says Naga is effing crazy. So this is a teaser for Naga, and if you look on Google, Naga is in fact a female, specifically some sort of serpent goddess. I don't think obviously this operator is going to be a serpent, but maybe she has some sort of inspiration from this god, or goddess should I say. Now despite the name Naga being for a goddess, apparently this operator will be a male. Apparently Naga is a part of a Warsaw. So yeah, what are your thoughts on this? I definitely think that Naga is going to be the operator in the Battle Pass, and the reason why I say this is because they did tease that Stitch was going to be an operator all the way back in the beta before Season 1 even released, because on the Cartel multiplayer map there is a letter between Menendez and Stitch. That is the very first time we got a mention of him, so I'm sure this is a teaser for the next operator. We then have another operator called Revis, and we don't know who this character is. Apparently Revis is going to have an operator bundle and similarly will be a part of NATO, and they are a female operator. In the Season 2 cutscene, Stitch, Naga, Revis and Wolf will all be present along with Adler. Next up, in terms of the maps that are going to be coming, so there is one map that has been found in the files of the game that is codenamed Apocalypse, and there was some leaked gameplay all over Twitter quite a while ago. However, on this image on the Pines multiplayer map, on the Nova 6 canisters where it says Naga is effing crazy, we do actually see an image of this map, and it is set in Laos, and a lot of people thought that this map was in fact in Vietnam. No, it actually is in Laos. However, it doesn't really matter because the location of this map is very close to the border of Vietnam, and in terms of the environment it's pretty much the same as if it was set in a Vietnam jungle, but you can see that there is an ancient temple and it's set in a jungly region. I believe the Season 2 cutscene will take place, or at least some of it in this map, especially because they are teasing it on the Pines multiplayer map, so I feel like Stitch is probably going to be transporting those Nova 6 canisters to Laos. We do actually have some information about this map in terms of zombies, because obviously when this map is introduced, it will also be playable as an Onslaught map, and it says Laotian Jungle, the 18th of January 1984, Sean Stackty Irregulars Opium Operation, Omega on site within 12 hours, breach scale medium, status 82% contained. There is then some information about some other locations. One is an East German countryside. On the 2nd of April 1984, KGB training site, Omega on site 1 week after initial breach scale small, status 94% contained. We then have a Nicaraguan jungle on the 11th of January 1984, Menendez cartel processing facility, Raul Menendez reported the breach personally, Omega dispatched and on site in 12 hours, breach scale small, status 75% contained. And that's the backstory for the cartel multiplayer map that you can play as an Onslaught map too, since it is the location of the Menendez cartel. In terms of the East German countryside, it's possible that this location will be a multiplayer map in the future as well, and it may be an Onslaught map similarly. The next map that has been found in the files of the game is apparently codenamed Echelon. Now, obviously this might be coming later on, it might not be with Season 2, because this was leaked literally before Season 1 even released. It's going to be coming at some point. I definitely think that the Laos map is going to be coming with Season 2, because it is teased on Pines. I'm a little unsure on Echelon though, but essentially this map is similar to High Rise. It's set on building rooftops, and it's a bit of a mixture between High Rise and a Dome, because there is a massive satellite and it looks very similar to Dome, and it also has a bit of a deserty atmosphere. There is then another Fireteam map that has been found that is apparently codenamed Dunes. I'm not sure what the final name will be, but it is set in sand dunes by the Ural Mountains, Russia. Considering that Sanatorium released during the middle of Season 1, I'm assuming that probably this Dunes map is probably going to release during the middle of Season 2. According to the leaker Long Sensation on Twitter, remakes of Firing Range, Summit, Jungle, Hijacked, Standoff, and Slums will also be returning to the game at some point too. This is not confirmed information, this is just rumours. Long Sensation has leaked some stuff very accurately in the past, but of course you should take this with a grain of salt. Next up, in terms of the weapons. Now the majority of these have been posted by Telsdoll over on Twitter, and there has been a lot of weapons found in the files of the game, so I'm sure that not all of these are coming in Season 2, and some of them will probably be coming later on. But the first one is the NTW-20 sniper rifle. It is likely that this will be a mid-season weapon and won't come at the start of the season, as it apparently has its own bundle in the store, but the description reads, bolt action sniper rifle, it has high damage, it's a one-shot kill to the head, chest and shoulders, and you have to hold while aiming down sight to steady the weapon. The bundle that's apparently coming to the store is called a Jackpot Sniper, and its description reads, introducing the first legendary blueprints for the NTW-20 sniper rifle. Make them all burst with the Jackpot Sniper Rifle. There is then a new SMG coming, so I'm assuming this is going to be in the Battle Pass, however it may end up being a bundle, and this is called the AI-LC-10. Other than that though, we don't really have much information, but it will be your typical SMG. There are then a bunch of other weapons that have been leaked before Season 1 even released, so apparently in the files of the game people have found the Scorpion SMG. However, I made a mistake in my other video, it's apparently not the one from Black Ops 2, and it's the classic one that we had in Black Ops 1, as the one in Black Ops 2 is more modern. We then have the CZ75 pistol, we then have the Dragunov sniper rifle, the FAL tactical rifle, and then we have the Galil assault rifle. So once again, these guns have been leaked for quite some time, so there is a very strong chance that there are some mistakes there, because obviously all of these data miners are just stumbling along stuff in the files. They don't actually know what's going on, they're just trying to interpret what's going on. The next weapon that is apparently coming is the crossbow, and this is going to be a bundle in the store. I have no idea what the challenges are going to be to unlock this weapon if you don't want to buy the bundle, but the bundle is called Archaic Range, and its description reads, introducing the first legendary blueprints for the Cold War crossbow. Pull some strings with the Archaic Range bundle. So that's all of the weapons that have been leaked thus far. But now we have the melee weapons. Both of these are likely to be mid-season weapons, as both have bundles in the store. First of all, we have the E-Tool, which is a military-style trifold entrenching shovel. It's typically used to dig a defensive fighting position, but is equally as effective as an ancillary weapon in close-quarter combat. In order to unlock this weapon, you need to use the Black Ops Cold War combat knife in either Warzone or Black Ops Cold War's multiplayer, and kill 3 enemies without dying in different matches. The bundle for this that's coming in the store is called Tool of War, and its description reads, introducing the first legendary blueprint for the E-Tool melee weapon. Dig in with the Tool of War bundle. We then have a machete coming to the game, and this is manufactured from a durable steel blade tempered to maximum toughness to resist chipping and breaking. It's popular in many tropical countries as both a weapon and an agricultural tool. In order to unlock this, you need to use once again the Black Ops Cold War combat knife in either Warzone or Black Ops Cold War's multiplayer and get 3 kills while injured in different matches. The bundle for this in the store is called River Slasher, and its description reads, introducing the first legendary blueprints for the machete melee weapon. Blast your way through the backwater with the River Slasher bundle. Note, this weapon includes a functional KD tracker watch. There is then a firing shield field upgrade that has been found in the files, and also a barbed wire piece of equipment. Both of these were inside of Black Ops 4, and I don't know if this is cut from the game or if this is going to be coming in the future. I really have no idea. In terms of future score streaks coming to the game, so first of all, we have the flamethrower. Now this was shown in Season 1 marketing material, yet it's not come out yet, so surely it's going to come in Season 2 if they were teasing it back then. We then have attack dogs. People have been wanting this in the game for a while. We then have the hand cannon, which is basically the Annihilator specialist from Black Ops 3, and we also can get it in the campaign for the game as a side Easter egg. We then have the death machine, and we also have the strafe run. All of these streaks were leaked before the game even released, and it is possible that some of these have been cancelled, but I feel like we're going to see probably 1 streak per season. We then have 2 future Mastercraft bundles coming to the store. The first one is called Montezuma's Curse. Its description is Call on the Gods of Old with the Montezuma's Curse Mastercraft bundle. Note, this bundle includes a functional kill tracker watch. We then have the Necro King Mastercraft bundle. Its description is send a chill down their spine or shatter it with the Necro King Mastercraft bundle. Note, this weapon includes the Cryo Dismemberment effect. I'm assuming this is going to be just like Cryo Freeze, which is an ammo mod within zombies. So whenever you kill people in multiplayer Warzone or zombies, they will have that same freeze effect on them. There is then a field upgrade that's been found for zombies, and I think that this has been entirely cancelled from the game and is not going to be coming because this was leaked before release, and it's called Frenzied Guard, and the description reads, draw nearby zombies to the player. And yeah, this seems like a pretty pointless field upgrade. I guess it's good in multiplayer games. You can probably save a person from going down if you just make all of the zombies come to you instead. I don't think that this is going to be coming though. I don't think this has really much use, and it's probably just been cut from the game. Next up, I'm going to be talking about the new Warzone Euro Mountains map and also the new Outbreak mode coming for Black Ops Cold War Zombies. So I've made countless videos talking about this, so I don't want to repeat myself, but there's apparently a semi-open world zombies mode played on the Euro Mountains maps from Fireteam, and it features elite boss zombies, world events. Maybe the world events could be the Order boss fight from Firebase C. It also features objectives and challenges, and the point of the mode is apparently closing up Dark Ether rifts, and you will be able to exfil the map similar to the normal survival mode. Now, I think that we shouldn't really refer to this as an open world zombies mode, although it has a bit more open world mechanics than we've ever seen in zombies, and although it is more open world than we've ever seen before, it's not really true open world. It can only really be considered semi-open world, I guess. And we don't have exact details on what the mode is, but it sounds like a lot of fun. And this will be coming sometime during Season 2, maybe at the start. As you guys know from the intel in the game, the Euro Mountains Russia is the location of the largest Dark Ether incursion zone. And it's also the location where they've contained the Dark Ether and the Undead Outbreak the least. There's a chart on Firebase C that literally says they've contained it 0%. And we know from the Firebase C ending cutscene that Requiem are sending in fire teams, and also Omega are sending in fire teams, and Kravchenko will be leading those fire teams. So the mode is probably going to consist of Requiem and Omega racing against each other to close up these Dark Ether rifts. There is also a new Warzone Zombies mode coming, and I don't know when this is coming, but I'm going to assume at the start of Season 2, considering they're already teasing this mode right now, because various different zombies trial stations have been popping up all over Verdansk. However, they only show up within the Warzone Rumble game mode. This is clearly a glitch. We're clearly not supposed to see them just yet, and they're showing up in locations such as the hospital and the stadium, and when you go up to them, it says interact to activate zombies. There is also now a giant lightning storm cloud that you see above the map, and you can see a boat coming in if you zoom in on it. And it turns out that this is the cargo ship Vodianoi that can actually be seen in the distance of Rebirth Island and was showcased in the initial Pawn Takes Pawn teasers before release. From the intel in Warzone and also the final Warzone cutscene where Price deactivated the nuke, we learn that Rebirth Island is somehow set right out in the coast by Verdansk, which doesn't really make much sense. So what is going on here? Well, in the Season 2 outro cutscene, Adler was kidnapped by Stitch, and Stitch says he's going to take him to hell. So he's probably taking Adler to the gulag in Verdansk. The intro dialogue has leaked for Season 2, and I'm not going to spoil everything that is happening. However, I already theorized that they would be taking Adler to Verdansk, so I'm not going to spoil anything else that happens in the cutscene, but this was my own theory anyways. So Stitch must be transporting Nova 6 over to Verdansk on the boat, as we see all of these Nova 6 crates on Pines, as he said earlier, and it seems like Menendez is helping him to transport this material, as we see from the note on Cartel. And I'm wondering if Stitch will mix Ethereum with the Nova 6, and that is how zombies will come to Verdansk. I don't know how this makes any sense to the canon though, because Warzone takes place in 2020/2021, and Cold War obviously takes place during the 1980s. Unless during Season 2 the map is going to transition to the Cold War version of Verdansk. So it seems like leading up to the launch of Season 2, some sort of event/Easter egg is going to be happening all of next week to introduce zombies to Warzone, as people have been getting these weird glitch effects in their games where you can hear Morse code, people/zombies marching, and Russians talking to you. So it seems like we will be seeing an Outbreak Zombies mode introduced into Cold War that will be played, as he said, on these Euro Mountains fireteam maps, and this will be a cooperative mode that will just be player versus zombies. As he said earlier, it might be Requiem and Omega fireteams racing against each other to close up these Dark Ether rifts and then exfil the map. And it's going to have a bunch of awesome features. There's going to be boss zombies all over the map, different challenges you can complete. We don't know exactly what the mode is, but from the rumors right now, it seems like it'll be a lot of fun. But it seems like there's also going to be a limited time Outbreak Zombies mode in Warzone to market the mode that'll only be there for a short time period. And this mode will probably be like regular Battle Royale, but with zombies. I'm not exactly sure what it will be. Obviously, we did see Zombies Royale introduced with Halloween a while ago. I think this is going to be quite different from that, because this is actually having a storyline, and I think that it will be player versus zombies, and it'll probably be quite similar to the Outbreak mode, where you will activate these trial challenges around the map, and there'll probably be bosses you can fight on the map as well. Maybe the lightning that we see on the map is actually spawning in order, and there might be a Dark Ether ring that will surround Verdansk, similar to on Firebase Z, and it will enclose the map, and it might even be the new gas. Maybe we will see this Dark Ether ring on the Outbreak mode in Cold War as well. So yeah, I have no idea what is going on here, because there is this some sort of zombies event happening in Warzone to introduce this new Outbreak mode in both Warzone, but as a limited time mode, but as a permanent mode in Black Ops Cold War. It's very confusing, and as you guys know, there has been this rumored Nuke event for quite some time, so maybe they're going to introduce zombies into Verdansk, and maybe that mode is going to last around a month or so, and to get rid of the zombies, maybe we are going to nuke the map. As far as everyone is aware, the nuke is still going to be going off, and it is going to be nuking Verdansk at some point. I don't really know how or when, but there is supposed to be a new Warzone map, and we don't know when it's coming, but it should be around March time. We have no confirmation on a release date yet, but that is around the time of the 1-year anniversary of Warzone, and it's going to be a combination of all of the Fireteam Euro Mountain maps from Black Ops Cold War, but as one big map. So it would make sense that maybe these zombies come, we nuke the map to get rid of the zombies, and then we are introduced with this new Euro Mountains map. And maybe Verdansk will go away for a little while, but it will come back later, and we will play on a post-apocalyptic nuked version of the Verdansk map, or maybe it will stay and we can have 2 maps at once, well technically 3 if you include Rebirth, and we could either play on the Euro Mountains map, which might even have zombies on it as well if that is the largest Dark Ether incursion zone, but we may also be able to play on this post-apocalyptic nuked Verdansk map. All of this really doesn't make any sense, and so much is going on right now. I didn't really expect them to introduce zombies into Verdansk. I think the reason why they're doing this is because they know that this Outbreak mode coming to Cold War Zombies is the perfect mode for Warzone and also Zombies fans. Both Warzone players and Zombies fans will enjoy it because it's taken all of the things from Warzone and also all of the things from Zombies and it's merged it together into one mode. It's going to have a lot of features from Warzone in it. So they know that if they market it inside of Warzone, all of those free-to-play players might be inclined to buy the full version of Black Ops Cold War, so it's going to boost their sales a ton. And this is a really good marketing strategy, and I think that's why they're doing this. But if they're doing this Zombies event, when on earth is this new Euro Mountains map coming to Warzone? Warzone. Maybe it is going to be later than we thought. Right now we're thinking around March time, so maybe mid-season 2, but maybe it's going to be season 3, which should be around May 5th if season 2 is going to last 70 days like season 1. But obviously times and dates get shifted around a little bit, so nothing is really set in stone, especially with everyone working from home with the pandemic. One last thing, in terms of when we're going to be seeing the next Zombies map, not the Outbreak mode, an actual Zombies map. Well, in the PlayStation 4, there is an event ongoing that started with Firebase C that's apparently ending on April the 2nd, which might suggest that the next Zombies map will be releasing around April 2nd, which is a Friday. Firebase C released on a Thursday, so maybe that's not the exact date, but it might be around the beginning of April. So that could be coming with Season 2 Reloaded near the end of Season 2, similar to how Firebase C released with Season 1 Reloaded near the end of Season 1. Maybe all of the Zombies maps in Black Ops Cold War will be releasing near the end of the seasons. In terms of what that map will be, we do not have confirmation. We will just have to wait and see. We do know of quite a few maps that are coming to Black Ops Cold War Zombies, we just don't know the order of them. Anyways, that's everything we know about Season 2. A lot of this is speculation and rumours. There is a lot to take in, there is a lot going on for Call of Duty right now, but I think we have some amazing months ahead. Anyways, thank you for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe if you're not here for the latest and greatest Call of Duty news and information. So anyways, thank you for watching, and bye.